you hear me? So
Yeah.
This is my first time doing this. I'm probably going to do the awkward thing where I speak way too close to the mic and not so close. So today, the topic I want to talk to you all about is not my name. Why the filibuster sucks. So I think all of you are discerning C-SPAN watchers, so you probably all know what the filibuster is, but if not, I will quickly explain it to you. But before that, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or I guess the lame pun would be the donkey in the room. A lot of my presentation tonight depended on who was going to win, but because the Iowa caucus sucks and should be abolished, but apparently people still don't get it, like, I'm just going to pretend all 5 Democrats are going to combine their powers and become one person, and will be the nominee. So let's imagine it's 2021, and there's a new session of Congress, and you know what time it is? It's time for Medicare for all, or Medicare for all who want it, or Medicare for, oh wait, no, not Medicare. Public option, baby! Like, rising. Yeah, go Klobuchar. So it passes the House, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. But then you have to deal with the Senate, these 100 people. So it's going through the Senate. We might have the turtle as the majority leader still, unfortunately. If the Democrats are lucky, maybe it might be this guy. I don't know, I'm not that confident in him. But for some reason, it doesn't go through. Our combined 5-person president is completely shocked. Why isn't it passing? Sanders, Warren, Klobuchar, Biden, Mayo. Why can't I get Medicare through? It's because of the filibuster. So the filibuster is basically a legislative sleight of hand, and I'm going to explain it in the only way I know best. Creepy children's cartoons. So the filibuster is actually Dutch, Spanish, some European language word that means pirate. I guess you can say senators are pirating, but not in the fun way where they're getting movies illegally online. They're basically wasting our time, and we're never getting any legislation through. And I'm specifically talking about the Senate. The House used to have a filibuster, but they got rid of it in the 1800s. Weird, right? Progress in Congress? I don't know, it happens sometimes. So anyway, the filibuster exists because this guy, Aaron Burr, you discerning historians may remember, he famously killed Lin-Manuel Miranda. That wasn't enough for him. He decided on the eve of his vice presidency, like, hey guys, I think the Senate is great. You know what would be better if you guys just kept talking and nobody could stop you from talking forever. So everybody went along with it because why not, right? The filibuster is, so to actually talk about what it is, it's quite literally talking a bill to death. So it's basically you have say oh, you want to debate healthcare, but then the guy who doesn't want to do it is just going to start talking forever so that it'll never get through. That's a basic idea of it, and it wasn't actually used that much in the past, and in fact this was created by accident. People didn't even realize the filibuster existed for 40 years until I think around the Civil War was happening. Weird, right? I think a lot of people also have this really common notion of the filibuster as this heroic thing because of this movie. It's called Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. He's this southerner who's a really nice guy, and he's accused of corruption, but he's actually not corrupt because that's very normal in Washington. Anyway, he gives an impassioned filibuster and people believe him and justice prevails. In real life, Mr. Smith would be Strom Thurmond. And any of you know who Strom Thurmond is? He's a Southern senator most famous for, and I'm not joking, he filibustered for 24 freaking hours against the 1957 Civil Rights legislation. This dude was so racist, he could channel, I don't even know where to begin with this guy. Imagine staying up for 24 hours just arguing on end about why you don't want Black people to have the right to vote. I don't know. He's a weird dude. By the way, this isn't a real quote by him, but I'm pretty sure he said this in another universe where he's chasing a teenage boy. Anyway, at some point the Senate changed their rules and you don't actually need to talk anymore, you just have to declare your intent to do filibuster. So basically, like in my illustration here, yes, I drew all of these drawings. This is the pinnacle of my art. Thank you, Miss Hera. Like, it's basically you have the majority. They want to do something, but if there's enough people in that minority who say like, yeah, we don't want to do that, they can stop it from. Like the filibuster basically means nothing can come to a vote. It's like it's not like, oh, we have 51 votes out of 100. Let's we have the majority, we win. No, it's like you need a super majority of 60 to pass anything, because the 60 will agree to the vote, and then you will have the majority for the vote. Yeah, it's really bizarre. I mean, but you know.